All About Briars here. So these are my placings from some random show that I went to. I don't know the name of it. But I was really not happy with the judging. The judging favored the children. I didn't really get any placings. I think I got 5 placings, and the rest were show participant ribbons, which look like this, which is basically like your horse was close, but not close enough. All the little kids placed. I barely placed at all. It seemed like the older kids, there's about 3, including myself, we got mostly participation ribbons. We did not really get any legit ribbons, and one of the judges was amazing. She was awesome. But the other judge was not so awesome. She judged from the hoofs up, and if she didn't like the horse's hoof, then you're done. And she hated my Willera braid, but yet it placed. And then she hated my references because they were too long, and she didn't want to read them. And I was the only one that had bothered to put references out for my horses, and barely any of those horses with references placed higher. Most of them got participation ribbons. But anyway, I'm going to get started. Painted this little stablemate. I didn't have time to finish him because the show started, so I just brought him home. I got Mr. Horace for $22, half off. I was so excited too. He only has 1 box rub, and I'm like, why is he half off? He's in the half off Briar section. I'm like, oh, something's wrong with him. But nothing is wrong with him. He's perfect except for that little box rub. I love him. I'm happy. He needs a name, but I'm probably going to come up with one soon. I think his name's going to be Saturn or Jupiter. I haven't figured it out. Now for the participation ribbons. All my Cleveland-based placed kind of. I'm happy, so. Jackson got a participation ribbon in the foals class, which is really weird. Sorry, he's really dusty. Because a horse with not as many dapples as him, the same exact horse, won a first. So, and it was by a little kid. So, wonder. But anyway, this little stablemate Geo placed a participation ribbon, which is crazy because he beat my multi-Nand Esprit, but whatever. It's just different shows, different judges. But Tunbridge Wells placed a show participant ribbon in the collectability class, and he's 1200 made, and he did not beat a vintage foal that was not limited at all, and it was from 2000, so not even really vintage. So I was really mad about that. And a non-limited, a regular run Big Ben he did not beat, so I was mad about that. In the sport class, Twizzle got a show participant ribbon. Again, it kind of sucked because I had a really nice reference. He was beat out by some okay horses, but at least he kind of placed. Cheeto, who I'm always proud of, even if he places, he placed a show participant ribbon in the collectability class, which is good because he's not that collectible, but he still should beat some of the regular runs in that class. Flash got a show participant ribbon in... What class were you in? I don't remember. Ponies, I think. Which is good, I guess. My Smarty Jones, who took the Briarfest Open Quarter Horse class last year, got a show participant ribbon. Harley D. Zip, he apparently has a little indent back here. Not that, but back here. So, you can barely see it. I don't know. So that's why he displaced a show participant ribbon, but whatever. It happens, right? And both of these had references. He had a reference, he didn't. And he had a reference, I don't know. Same exact reference as my Nand Esprit, who did not place this show. My Secession Mayor placed a show participant ribbon in the Arabian class. Hedley Britannia, this is really weird. She called me over and she goes, whose horse is this? And I said, mine. She goes, Irish Draft is a horrible breed for this horse. And I'm like, it's way too heavy. I'm like, I'm not showing her as an Irish Draft. I'm showing her as an Irish Draft sport horse, which is crossed with Thoroughbred. And that is actually her original breed, the real horse. That's her breed. So that's what I showed her as. And she goes, no documentation? I said, there can't be documentation. There's no exact breed standards for a cross, because crosses can be, even on that mold, if they're more thoroughbred, they can be heavier or whatever. So I said I didn't do one. And so she got a show participant ribbon, which was crazy, but I don't know. Ethan got a show participant ribbon, which I'm happy because he has bubbles on the front. So I'm happy he placed it all. Smoke got a show participant ribbon. And my last show participant ribbon is Mariah's Boone, who's my new guy. I placed him in the wrong class, so I'm pretty proud of that he placed at all, because he's supposed to go in carriage, which he'll never show again because he goes in carriage and I have tons of carriage horses. But hey, he placed in a draft class that he wasn't supposed to be in, so I'm happy. My fall did pretty well. He got a 4th place, so I'm happy. I mean, one of my only placings, so I'm proud of him because at least he placed, right? My Maverick, who I wish did better because he always places first at his shows, he got a 3rd place, but, I mean, he still placed, so, yeah. Now, my 2 seconds, her hair always gets stuck in stuff. My OT Ceremony got a 2nd place in the pony class. My Missouri Foxtrotter got a 2nd in the gaited class. And a horse that was on the exact same mold and a strictly black horse who did not have a reference, and mine did place first. So I was kind of mad about that. But my best placing of the day was Zeus. I'm so proud of him. This was the last class of the day, and I was kind of mad because Customs was not eligible to go into callbacks. And the judge told me she placed on the first by him, and then he got this medal. And, he got this resin, who is for sale. The resin's $20 including shipping, and normally it's $20 like on the Breyer website. So, $20 including shipping. Never been taken out of the box, by the way. But Zeus did place the first in the custom class. She told me he had great pinking on his nose, great shading. The hoofs were so realistic, and she said if he was eligible to go into callbacks, he would have won overall. And the overall was actually the mom's horse just showing through the daughter, so it wasn't even the daughter's job. The mom picked the breed and everything, so I'm like, that's not really fair, because it was supposed to be 18 and under, and apparently she's kind of crazy, I heard, I don't know, but hey, I'm still happy I got this placing, because it was the last class of the day, and if I didn't place this, I would have been so upset. I thought she was going to put down the ribbon with a kid showing, so I was going to be so mad. But I did get it, so I'm happy. And yeah, these are my placings that didn't really place. But yeah, these are my actual placings. So thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe. Bye.